I wiped the blood splashed on the piano, then I dragged the body, inching toward the bathroom. I gave my eldest granddaughter Vero a pair of jade earrings. We would have a matching pair. Vero put on the earrings and hurried out. She was going to the carnival gala that night. She promised back for lunch tomorrow. Her best friend was waiting for her early. Vero hitched a ride with a boy. The next day, I waited for my granddaughter at lunch. Sister checked Vero's empty bedroom. Vero hadn't come home since last night. I called the police right away. They printed tens of thousands of missing person flyers. Both girls vanished without a trace. The only lead was footage showing them getting into a boy's car. Police soon arrested the driver and brought him to the station. The driver insisted the girls said they were meeting friends. He dropped them at an intersection and drove away. Officers found a jacket stained with blood on a side road. It was confirmed as the jacket Vero had been wearing. A few days later, fishermen hauled up a girl's body. Forensic examination identified her as Vero's friend. The news tightened the knot in my chest. I asked the sheriff in charge, but he only told me to wait. The television reported the judge ordered the search called off. The first driver was released for lack of evidence. I stared at his face without noticing the blood dripping on the floor. I found him and followed him to the little boat where he was staying. I crept toward the cabin with a knife in my hand.
¿Por qué cojones lleva un cuchillo en la mano?
Mira, que te sientes. Sientes ahí. Eso.
The driver resisted talking about the case, but seeing an old man risking himself for the truth softened him. He said he'd been headed to see a friend that night. Vero and her friend had asked for a lift because it was on the way. They said they were meeting a friend. Vero put on a pair of matching jade earrings before they got out.
¿Pero quién te los ha dado? Vaya, que sí que son muy feos.
Entonces, ¿por qué te los pones? Le pregunté yo, pero no me dijo nada.
The driver dropped them at the intersection. That's the last he saw. I took the same pair of jade earrings from my drawer and put them on. I drowned my worry in alcohol and fell into a deep sleep. A doorbell woke me up. It was a teaching day.
Eso es pendiente. Me han recordado a Verónica.
Unless the student had seen Vero after she got out of the car, he wouldn't know about the earrings. I fumbled for sleeping pills from the drawer. I crushed them and dropped them into his coffee. When he woke, I asked if he'd seen Vero before the incident. The student sneered that I was delusional. I raised a hammer and smashed his knee. He broke down shouting that Vero was his friend. I almost believed him. I reached for scissors to free him.